Middle school is the top 2 time periods of school when the best memories are made. In elementary school, boys have cooties, the girls have cooties, you're playing with Beyblades and Pokemon cards, reading books like Big Nate and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But then when you get to middle school, all of that gets completely thrown out the window. Some kids look like they shouldn't even be there. Some kids are in relationships, and other kids look like they shouldn't even be there. Like, how do we go from playing with Beyblades and Legos to looking like we're about to go off to college and having middle school? Like, I can only imagine how many people's hearts got broken or they have barely hit puberty. Kids were really learning how to navigate a relationship before learning how to navigate these textbooks. Like, bro, if you don't come and sit down and learn your 1, 2, 3s, the teacher's calling and they need you to solve for X, Y, and Z. Don't know why you want to grow up so fast because everything these days is expensive. By the end of the relationship, your mental state is in tatters. And everything said and done, your heart is completely shattered. But that couldn't be me though. I was king of the middle school lunch table. Nobody could go toe to toe. I get deep in my bag, pulling all these jokes, all these moves, all these tricks. The way the ball come back to me, make it look like I really play with a yo-yo. That said, I had a crush on this girl we're gonna name Diana. Now, I had met Diana only after I got held back. So when I got held back, I went from the 4th grade back to the 3rd grade. So I did a repeat of 3rd grade and I wouldn't meet Diana until 4th grade. I wouldn't develop a crush on her until later on in the year. And then I realized, she probably doesn't like me back. So I get to thinking, and I come to the conclusion that maybe if I make enough jokes, she'll like me back. Cause you know, who doesn't like a good joke? Not only was I trying to get her to like me, but I had also made it my mission to try and become the class clown. So that's what I do. I start making jokes, and at the beginning it's a little rough, but eventually I found my flow. And when I say everything was going in, I mean everything was going in. The jokes in class, the lunchroom banter, at recess, on field trips, and especially in gym class. Fast forward to 7th grade. Same thing, all my shots are still going in. We get to the end of the year, and a day or two before the school year officially ends, the teacher gives us our yearbooks. And Diana comes up to me and asks for my Instagram. But at the time, I wasn't really on Instagram like that. So I told her that I didn't remember what it was. So instead, she decides to give me her Instagram and writes it in my yearbook. Although the year was over, I decided to slide in the DMs before I knew what sliding in the DMs even was. So over the summer, we're going back and forth. I'm sending memes, jokes, and it was going pretty well. But alas, it would eventually be coming to an end since that year I transferred to a different school. In between 7th and 8th grade is the time when I transferred to another school. So after that year, I wouldn't be seeing Diana ever again. Now, before I transferred to the new school, when I was at my old school, I had taken a day off to go to the new school for a shadow day. When the new school year started, there was this girl in class who I didn't remember seeing on the shadow day. We're gonna call her Emma. Now, I saw this girl and was immediately attracted to her. But when I saw her, I was really nervous about actually talking to her. So I don't talk to her immediately, but as the year goes on, I get more and more familiar with some of the classmates, the teachers, and at one point, we're given an assignment in which we have to work in a group. We were in groups of 3 or 4, and Emma and I were in the same group. At this point, we were a few months into the school year, and this was the perfect opportunity. So I decided to get in my bag a little bit.
Now at this point, my bag was pretty deep.
So we're talking, I pull out a joke. I liked it better when you were quiet.
My jokes were falling flat.
This is just a stepping stone. It's just a hurdle I have to get over.
Although my jokes were flat, they weren't completely flat because I still had people laughing at them, just not Emma. So I continued to come in each day with different jokes, pulling from the north, the west, the east, the south, and my bag just gets deeper and deeper. Now I remember there was this one girl who for some reason just did not like me at all. Every time we locked eyes, she would just give me this stank face, like this look of just absolute disgust, which had me confused because I never really spoke to her. It seemed as though my very existence pissed her off. Turns out she was actually one of Emma's friends. Which begs the question, who let this big chungus, Kung Fu Panda, built ass bum, step onto the hardwood. Her defense was absolute dog shit. It was so bad to the point it felt like it was just straight cone work. Why would the coach put her in the game? Leave her on the bench. She's useless. One day as we're lining up to go to lunch, one of Emma's friends comes up to me. She asked me if I liked Emma, to which I say,
Nah.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Now, look, okay? Yes, I was afraid of rejection, but I was more afraid of my potential rejection getting turned into a humiliation ritual. After she asked me that question, she went back to Emma, and then she came back to me and asked me the same question. This time I said yes. After that happened, Emma just started moving different. Like she started sitting with us at the boys' table at lunch, and then she also started asking me to buy her food. There was one time when we had Spanish class after lunch, and during this class, the teacher had us work in groups. And then, as we were working in groups, I felt something in my stomach. And then I remembered that we had beans with our lunch that day.
Bandit farted?
Did he fart?
Bandit farted?
Did he fart?
Who was that?
Did he fart?
Who was that?
Did you fart? No.
Everybody out! Move! I farted so bad, the teacher had to get Febreze and spray the entire classroom. While she sprayed the classroom with Febreze, we were forced to wait in the hallway for 5 minutes.
Ain't no way Emma still like me after that bullshit, bro.
There was another time when we came back to the classroom from lunch. I don't remember if it was before or after this. We had some time to kill until the next period started. So we were just talking for a while. And while I'm talking, I see Emma walk over. Get the captain now! Sir, there's something you need to see! What is it? The target is approaching with more vigor. She seems to have what they call pep in her step, sir. I see, but what is he trying to... Code red! Code red! The target is trying to sit on our lap. I repeat, she is trying to sit on our lap. And I look over, and I see the teacher staring dead at us. Crap, Emma, what are you doing? Everyone's looking at us. She must have made eye contact with the teacher because she stops halfway, gets up, and goes back to her seat.
No!
So fast forward, and we're close to the end of the school year, and we were going on a trip to DC. While we were on the bus, I tried to get a nap in, but it was pretty hard considering the bus was bumping up and down every 2 seconds. After a long bus ride, we finally get to DC. After a long day of walking around, I am so tired.
Need to find a bench. My legs are so tired.
Now at this point, it's around 5 or 6 maybe. And one of the guys in my group, we're just gonna call him CJ. He tells me we're about to head to the Lincoln Memorial. And then afterwards, we're going to this restaurant for dinner. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we head over to the Lincoln Memorial, where our entire class agreed to meet back up. We chill for a little bit, and then we take a picture as a class, and then we head to the restaurant. As I'm walking, Emma's in front of me. I decide to speed up a little. And then she comes up behind me and decides to hold my hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And then 10 seconds go by, and one of my classmates walks in between us, forcing us to let go. Now, why she did this, I honestly have no idea. But I knew the teacher was behind us, so I just kept walking like it didn't even happen. We get to the restaurant, And I eat less than I normally do because, well, the food wasn't really that good. After we finish eating, we hop on the bus and we make our way back to the school. We get back to the school, we all get out of the bus. Emma walks up to me and she hugs me.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! But anywho...
There is one more crush I have to talk about. And for that, we have to go back. The year is 2016. And at this point, I'm in 6th grade. The girl I had a crush on was a year older than me, who we're gonna call Jay. Now, all of my previous attempts at trying to get her to fall for me had all ended in failure.
I can smell the failure. 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 Stephen, use failure. Failure. It's called failure. My songs are failure.
Did I get it?
Case in point, there was one time in 4th grade where I drew a picture and showed it to Jay. And she just looked absolutely disgusted. But today was different. Today was gonna be the day. She will fall for me and realize that I'm him.
Are you sure about that?
Now, the school we went to also had a summer camp, so some of the same people that went to our school would also show up at the summer camp. At the beginning of the school year, all of middle school would go on a retreat, and it would take place at the location of the summer camp. We were there for 2 days, from Saturday to Sunday. I remember kids were playing at the playground area of the summer camp location. There was a basketball court, a gaga pit, and a swing set.
Saturday rolls around, nothing. Sunday rolls around, and it's getting close to the time for our parents to pick us up. I'm swinging on the swings at the playground. As I'm swinging, I see Jay walking by.
I see this tree in front of me. I spot a leaf that's sticking out from the tree, and I get the idea to use the momentum from the swing, jump off and try and hit the leaf like I'm an Air Jordan.
Oh no.
But today was different.
Nope.
Today was gonna be the day.
Nope.
She will fall for me
Nope.
and realize that I'm him.
Are you sure about that? Nope.